Maybe you've heard of the Starch solution, maybe you've even read it, or maybe you just stumbled upon this video because of the YouTube algorithm. No matter where you came from, this video is going to show you how to lose weight fast.
Who the heck is this girl?
Hey, I'm Healthy Emmie. If you are new here, welcome. I help my clients get transformations like this. I'm the creator of the Slim on Starch program. If you want to work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach, go to healthyemmie.org. We're going to start at my number 5 hack and work our way down to the number 1 hack, so make sure that you stay until the end. Starting at number 5, make potatoes your starch of choice. The starch solution allows you to have things like pasta and rice and bread and potatoes and sweet potatoes. The boiled white potato is shown by the Satiety Index of Common Foods to be the most satiating food on the planet. Off the charts, the boiled white potato. So if you want to feel satiated on a smaller amount of food, then the boiled white potato is going to be the potato for you. And I know we have these air fryers and these ovens and we can do crazy things when it comes to potatoes. I've seen people making potato waffles, for goodness sakes, but we want to keep it simple. If you haven't seen my video where I compare the calorie densities of different types of potatoes, definitely give that one a watch after you watch this one in full. But boil your white potatoes and make that the starch of choice. They are only 350 calories per pound in comparison to something like bread, which is 1200 calories per pound, or pasta, you get up to about 800 calories per pound. It is so low in calorie density that you can eat a pound or 2 of potatoes and you're still going to be under 700 calories. Whereas I could eat about 10 pounds of bread and that would put me at 12,000 calories. I've perused some of the Facebook groups and I've seen people saying, why is it that rice, I could eat so much of it, but when I eat potatoes, I can't eat as much? And it's for this reason. Potatoes are extremely satisfying. You eat a small amount, you get very full. And if you want to lose weight, you have to be eating less calories than you're burning. You don't need to count calories. But if you follow my tips, you won't have to count calories. And this is one of the tips. Make potatoes your starch of choice. Hack number 4, embrace what we call in my program kiss meals. Keep it simple, sweetie. We're not using the S word. Stupid. Recipes are awesome. I don't make recipes. I just don't want to be in the kitchen all day slicing and dicing. Some people are extremely talented and patient, and there are these beautiful goddesses in the kitchen making these works of art. I am not that girl, and I'm okay with that. And you know what? That probably is what has contributed to my long-term success on this lifestyle. Recipes are delicious, and if you put a recipe in front of me, I'm gonna eat a heck of a lot more from a recipe than I would if you put some potatoes and some lettuce in front of me. Variety increases consumption. The more delicious and the more tastes and textures and colors that we see, the more of it that we're going to eat. So if we simplify our meals and make kiss meals, just a combination of a starch, maybe some potatoes, maybe some broccoli, throw some black beans on there, you're gonna feel satiated sooner than if you have this beautiful recipe with all these different things going on. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a lot of that. Hack number 3 is to increase your raw vegetable intake. If you're not hungry enough for vegetables, probably not actually hungry. And if you really want to test your hunger, would you eat raw vegetables? Raw vegetables are as low in calorie density as it gets. As you cook things and you remove water from it, water takes up volume, it has weight, but it doesn't have any calories. So when we keep water in food, it's going to be very satiating. When we take water out of food, it's going to be higher in calorie density and it's going to be more palatable. Every time we eat something, our brain runs a cost-benefit analysis. And if something is lower in calories, then our brain's going to say,
Don't waste time on this. Listen, I gotta get calories in. What are you eating raw broccoli for? This is so low in calorie density.
once you remove the water from the broccoli, so you steam it or you bake it, why is it that it tastes better? It's because your brain is saying to you,
now we're getting somewhere. You've removed the water, so it takes less juice for me to get in calories here. If you keep all the water in there, I'm gonna have to eat so much broccoli. But
when you remove the water, it's higher in calorie density and it sends a positive signal to your brain that you don't have to work as hard for the calories. So this means that if we keep water in the food, then our brain is going to say,
oh, no, don't eat too much of this. Don't waste your time with this raw broccoli because this is so low in calorie density. We're not going to get many calories from this. Don't waste your time with this.
And that is why raw vegetables are less appealing, less palatable, and make you more full than vegetables that have been cooked. So increase your raw veggie intake so that you naturally are fuller sooner. A fantastic way to do this, if you're not a huge fan of raw vegetables, I can't blame you, I don't like raw vegetables either, is to increase your intake of salads. And I know, salad is a scary word. Doesn't have to be though. All you have to do is chop up your greens, hearts of romaine, nice and crunchy and crispy. Then you throw on a cup of rice, or you throw on some baked potatoes. You throw on an oil-free dressing. You throw in some beans. Now we're getting somewhere. Some banana peppers, some pickles, some roasted red peppers. Okay, some apples to make it sweet, some celery to make it salty. Now we got a party going on. But if you put that on a base of a huge head of romaine lettuce and you chop it up, that is a great way to increase your raw vegetable intake. Lettuce is a hack. Hack number 2, on Sunday, food prep all of your food for the week. You'll notice that I didn't say meal prep, and this is something that I talk about in my program, the difference between meal prep versus food prep. I really get into that in my program, and I will spare you the long soliloquy that I have about the difference between the two. And here's all you need to know about food prep. Food prep is when you prep ingredients versus prepping an actual meal. Meal prep is just a very sad thing. Oh, this is my little meal. I can't have any more. I can't have any less. Food prep allows you in the moment to decide, I want some rice. I want some broccoli. Ooh, I want a sweet potato on that too. Oh, I have that too. Let's put this all together and make a kiss meal. Do this all for the week on Sunday. A Sunday well spent brings a week's content. Preparation is the key to success inside of my program with my clients. It's not because they're special, although my clients are very special. It's because they have taken special notice to food prep. I cannot emphasize this enough. Whenever somebody goes off plan, 9 times out of 10, it's because they didn't have food prepared. Please, I beg of you, do your food prep on Sundays. And you might even have to add in another one midweek. A lot of my clients have a little mini Wednesday food prep as well, because what tends to happen too is you get to Friday and you're like,
oh, well, it's the weekend. I deserve it. I worked hard all week. I'm gonna go get some takeout.
you do deserve a treat, but treats don't have to be in the form of food, which gets me into my number 1 hack. It's the best one, and let's just head into it. If you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really supports my channel. Primary foods. Listen, you're not going to lose weight to 0 pounds. One day, this weight loss journey is going to be over. And if you hearing me say that makes you kind of, what that? No, it's not. I'm going to be working on this for the rest of my life. Then that in and of itself is an issue, because now you've taken on the identity that this is something that you're going to struggle with for the rest of your life. And if you're looking to struggle with weight for the rest of your life, then this channel is not the right place for you, because my goal is to release you from that struggle so that you can get the heck on with the rest of your life. Discover who you truly are. Be the best wife or the best husband, the best daughter, the best son, the best mother, the best father. There's so much more for you out here in this world than to be losing weight. So the number 1 hack that I have is to discover what your primary foods are during this weight loss journey. Primary foods are not the foods that you put in your mouth. Primary foods are the things that nourish your soul. Some of my primary foods, as of late, I play soccer. So every Sunday, I'm in a league and we have a soccer game every Sunday. That is my primary food of choice at the moment. Driving to my parents and seeing them, spending time with my significant other, watercolor, running, walking. These are all things that nourish my soul and make me excited about life. If weight loss is the only thing that you ever think about in all the YouTube videos that you ever watch, it's only only about health and weight loss, give me a call, because this is something that we focus on in the program. And I want to get to know who you truly are, because you're masked right now. Fixation on weight loss. Who are you going to be when you're done with this? Do you know? And if you don't know, that's okay. That usually is the case with people that I work with. But you have to have these primary foods. Otherwise, when you get to the point where there's no weight left to lose, then what are you gonna do? We're gonna have a big problem on our hands then. So let's figure this out now so that we can put this weight loss issue to bed. If you made it to the end of the video, then I have a question for you, and I want you to answer this question in the comments. Sweet potatoes or potatoes? I have to know. Which one do you prefer? If you want results like these before and afters, then click the link in the down bar, apply to work with me, and I'm excited to meet you. That's a wrap. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.